Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your day is going well. My morning is starting out wonderfully. We had a really good day yesterday. I didn't normally film what I did yesterday because that's our day that we do our 52 weeks, but we had, the kids had dentists yesterday, so we did that and it went so great. I really enjoy our dentist. You ever have like a good doctor, a good dentist, and you just like, okay, like when we had one in the mountains, loved our dentist there, and then moved here and had a great, there's great office, great place. And so we just got, we got done. They were so good. When we first moved here, they were brand new. And so new office, they're trying to, you know, figure out their way they're doing their office and running it and things like that. It took a little bit longer. We were there for quite some time the first few times, and that's fine. Understand, they, you know, moving, getting people in their positions, figuring out what they're going to do. And then it's like, it took hours. We were there for like the entire morning. I think we got in there at 9, we're home at like 1. The last few times we went, but this time we got in, they were done like all within an hour and a half. They had everybody. It was like, they had 3 rooms and it was like, okay, you go here, you go here, you go here. Mom stand by the door. And so it was like, they just kind of did, each kid went through real quick, and she, you know, got everybody set. And I'm like, how awesome. And just love, you know, when you go to a good dentist and they give you hugs because they're just kind and friendly. So I remember that in the mountains. I was like, our dentist, I was like, she just gives hugs to everybody. She was so sweet. I'm like, that's how our dentist is. And so just wonderful people. So we got done there. My plan was like being there until noon. I told the kids, listen, maybe we'll hit a couple stores. We had to go to the store and get Jensen some clothes. He needed some, I took the girls earlier this year and they had gotten some summer stuff, so they didn't really need anything. And Steven needed clothes, and he went shopping with Greg. And so Jensen, he's been needing some stuff too. And so I was like, I was gonna look just in our little area, which we have stores here, but I was like, I really wanted to go over to the bigger mall. And so I just didn't want to like drive over there specifically because it's a little bit of traffic and all that stuff. And so we were gonna be that way anyway. So I'm like, let's go and get his stuff. Well, then the Goodwills are there. And then the kids are like, let's go Goodwill shopping. So we got done super early. Ended up going to the 3 Goodwills and thrift stores that we like to go to. So it was a good day out. It was great. We had so much fun, just had a good time. We did that and ended up going to Sam's Club. We packed lunches. They ate that. It was more like an early morning brunch. And then they're like, let's get some pizza. And so we stopped and got pizza at Sam's Club, and then ended up going over to TJ Maxx, went to Rack Room Shoes, went to all those little stores over there. It was just a good day. I didn't film any of it because I was searching. I was looking for dresses for myself. I got a new dress right here. I'll show you. I'll do that. I'll show you what I ended up getting at the Goodwills in a minute here. I'll show you what I ended up getting. But we just had a good time. It was just a good time out with kids. It's like those moments, you know, you get busy with life and school and everything else and the rigorous thing of running kids here and running there, and then it's like when you can just go out and have just fun times, it's just like a good time. So it was refreshing for my soul is what it was. It made for a busy day, but busy when we got home because I had to get some filming done, get things going, but it was just a great time. It was a good time. So today I got up, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to rock and roll and get moving. So why don't today's our baking food day. I also have to run out the door here in a few hours. So I'm like, you know what, how can I structure my video today? Because I have a lot of stuff I need to get done in the home here. I want to show you what I ended up with at Goodwill, and then make food. So we're gonna be doing chicken patty sandwiches because those are really good. We're gonna do that for dinner tonight, but I want to make some buns. So I thought, you know, why don't I get my dough rolling? I'm gonna get it done right now, and then when I'm doing that, we'll go and do clothing. Go show you what I got for clothes and stuff like that. So we're making pretzel ones. I think someone recommended doing that when I was making them. They were like, you should do pretzel buns for like your burgers and stuff, and I'm like, would be a really good thing to do. And so that's what we're gonna do today. So it's gonna be amazing. So I'm using my pretzel, but is it teaspoon or tablespoon? Tablespoon, my teaspoon. We're gonna do my pretzel dog recipe, my pretzel dogs. This is my pretzel dog recipe right here. I've got stuff all falling out of my notebook here. Let me move this. Okay, pretzel. So in here, I'm doing double on mine because we want to either mix them for buns and also have a little bit of extra. So I'm going to put in here 3 cups of water, and I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of yeast. And we're going to get some sugar in here. So this has been a staple. Everybody really likes these pretzels. They are a favorite. I haven't gone back and done any more sourdough, and I don't know if I ever will. I got it in the refrigerator, but I'm like, I'm not sure what I'll do with that just yet. It's all good. And then after seeing your comments, and they said that it's not about the hardness, it's just about the family not liking it. So I'm like, if my family's not gonna like it, there's no sense making it. And maybe it'll be one of those things that they don't eat, but like eventually, you know what, we just eat it. You know what I mean? So, butter. All right, and I'm gonna add salt. It is gonna be not pepper, a teaspoon of salt. Is that it? I'm feeling I'm missing more. Warm water, sugar, salt, yeast, and then your flour. Easy enough. All right, so I'm gonna put it on my little dough machine here. You know what? One of you wanted a tutorial, and then let me do this right here. I have my email. I'm sending it to you right here. This is the I don't even know how you say it. I think it's Raspberry. Right here. Okay, so I put mine on here. What I do is, okay, Heidi, I got you. I already talked to you via email, but I'm gonna do the video here. So this is my dough maker here. You gotta plug it in. It needs to have power going to it to make it work. It's so easy, it's so wonderful. So it's got settings. It's got a cancel, need, mix, timer, plus and minus, ferment, and start and pause. So what I'm gonna do, all I'm gonna do is, I think you just push start. Start, you turn it on, and then what you do, you wanna knead it. So I'm gonna push that. It goes to 12, start. That's gonna start the motor running for just a second. Okay, I'm pausing it. I just did that to stir that inside of there. So what you're gonna do, the dough machine is gonna spin and then it's gonna stop. And you're like, what's wrong with it? Is it not working? And it's gonna start again. Well, that prevents this whole little motor right here from burning out from constantly over and over. You know, like a food processor when you shove too much in it. Anybody else? You know, it like works overtime. So it just does that to prevent it from being overworked. So very simple. So what I'm gonna do is turn it on. So I'm gonna turn it on. I have the knead mix. It gives me 12. I can do a longer time. Like right now if I change this, I think under the, let's see. Give me 1 second. Oh. I think I gotta do that to begin with. Hold on, I don't even know how to use my own machine. Hold on 1 second. Push the long press, cancel, knead mix. Okay, start, knead mix. You can change the minutes by changing this timer as soon as you turned it on. So we'll do, I always just keep it at the set standard. So, okay, I'm gonna turn mine on, add it to there. It's gonna spin, and then it'll stop. Spin, and then it stops. And I add in, I'm gonna have to add in a total of 9 cups of flour. So what I'm gonna do is do the 4 right away, make sure, and then let it mix up, and then I'll slowly add a cup at a time as I'm watching it. So just to make it so it doesn't get so dry. See, it wants to stop. Okay, for time purposes, I shut it off because I mixed it for longer. This is good. It's mixed well. I just add more in there if you need to for time. However it looks, I make it so it's not sticky. Just sprinkle a little bit in there. It does all the work for you. You don't have to touch it. Now what you do, you've got your thing here. What you're gonna do is put on ferment. So I'm gonna push ferment. You can set your time for ferment, however long. I just do 90, whatever the staple is. You can change it and then just start. What this is doing is heating it up very small, so that can let your dough rise. It's great. So that's easy. So there is your tutorial for that. So now while that is doing its thing out here, let's go through and do clothes. How's that sound? I'm thinking, everybody has like nice bedroom. Hi, Maxine, with like space to show the clothing. Let me see if I set you up somewhere. I'm probably in the wrong spot for lighting, but this is a dress, one dress that I got here. You know what I love about Goodwill is that the dresses, they're $9. They're $8.99 for most of their clothing from where I shop at. It's like $8.99 for an outfit. So if I were to go to, like, I think of the dresses I bought the ones I got at Bell's last year, they're just the tank top dresses, simple, easy, they're cut exactly like this, minus this. They were $25 to $30. If they had something like this, it was probably like $30, $35. So for one dress, they've lasted through, I wear them all the time. You see what I wear every day. I film every day. So those dresses last, like this one's a little bit nicer. It's more like, I would say, bathing suit material. I call it cooling material is what I think of. These last longer. The cottony ones, which I'll show you, those seem to last through the year. And most are kind of like, after washing them a million times, they kind of get like dingy, like they're ready to be faded out, and then some have just got stretched or whatever, so they haven't really lasted for like more than that year. These ones, material ones that are like bathing suit, have definitely lasted me over the 2 years, or the year and then into this year. I like them for Florida here. This is what works for me and what I wear in my home. Pretty much can wear them year round. The sleeveless ones I don't always wear year round, but for the most part, it starts, like last month is when I started wearing sleeveless because it's warm. So it works good. So for the price, I figured if I buy 3 to 4 of these dresses, it's the same price as buying it new. So I was happy to go and find things. We had 2 that we really go to, and I always find good deals there. So I wear the same style. My style has pretty much been the same my whole life. Obviously, I get different tops here and there, but for the most part, this is what I like. I've usually always worn like capri leggings. If I have like a top, not so much here because it's hot, but capri leggings, the black ones, and then I'll either wear a shorter dress with the capri leggings, or like a longer top, like a tunic top. And so that's my style. Or I'll wear, like, I have biker shorts underneath mine, which are the shorter leggings, and then I'll just wear a dress. So sometimes I'll wear a shorter dress here because it's hot. It's definitely hot. I think of, like, I remember seeing one of my girlfriends, we lived in Michigan at the time, and her family lived in Florida. And so she had come up to visit, and I was like, oh wow, our clothes are definitely different. And she's like, oh, it's a culture. It's a culture in Florida. And so I didn't realize it until we moved here. The difference, like, I think of Michigan clothes and what we wore in Michigan, and then we moved to North Carolina, and where we were at, the culture, there's a culture everywhere. There is, and there is. I really believe this because I've lived in 3 different areas, and I see what the 3 different, not even so much what everybody wears. I understand what everybody wears. We never really wore what everybody wears, but like what we had in Michigan. And then I moved to the mountains, and I had a different kind of clothing where I feel like when I went back to Michigan and visited certain friends and stuff, they know what I wear, but like around their family stuff, I'd wear something different, just because different culture, different things, and it was more respectful to their families. And not that we dressed terribly, but it was just a different standard, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know if anybody does that or not. Like, if you go around Amish people, you're not necessarily going to wear sleeveless dresses and some people do, but if you have a close knit ones, I always opted to not be offensive that way, and I'd wear something different. I didn't have to wear Amish outfit, but just something a little bit different. I just do that out of respect for people. I'm just kindness that way. But that's me personally. It doesn't have to be everybody. So I see from moving to Michigan to North Carolina how my clothing's changed. Now moving to Florida, same thing. Like, our dresses, like, probably when we lived in North Carolina, most of my dresses would never ever be above my knee, ever. I just would never wear that. But in Florida, it's so hot here. It is hot, hot, hot most of the time. So it's the coolness factor. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's not even like different. Like, you go out and you see people, they're wearing much less clothes outfits. So just a different thing. But for me, this works for me. So I don't mind having like a short sleeve. Those are fine too. Like, for today, it's going to be cooler outside, so I don't mind wearing the shorter sleeve on that one. This one, I found it's got this in the front. My body is a menopausal woman. Anybody else? I'm 49 years old. And so you watch my videos, you see me from 5 years ago. How long has it been? It's been about 4 years. I think I started gaining a little bit more weight probably about 3 years ago. I'm sure someone's got a video out there of that. Welcome to menopausal life, ladies. Everybody I've ever known. And I've also talked to friends that are nowhere online, and they said the same thing. And I'm like, I know. I said, you'll watch social media, you'll see a few people that go through menopause and they drop all the weight, and they're like, and you almost get body shamed because you gain it, and you're like, that's so bad. And why? Stop stressing. I'm here to tell you I'm a real person. weight is fluctuating. It happens. It really does happen. And I can't share too much on menopausal journey yet because I feel like I'm still working through it. So like I will share as I feel led to share more, like what I'm doing and things I'm going through. But I'm here to say that weight is going to fluctuate. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. You can drop some, but it may just come back. And so don't be stressed. If you're doing what you can do, I understand you're going to have the times where you feel extra hungry. You're going to feel times where you're not eating everything you're supposed to be eating. But stop stressing. Stop stressing. Stop stressing. That is so much. I feel like that leads to much more hormonal imbalances because you're stressed about things and you're focused on this. You gotta have this. I can't eat this. I gotta do this. Stop doing that. You're gonna mess with your inside so much more. You want that peacefulness to keep it. So saying all that, yes, my body has gained weight. I have gained weight. I've also lost weight. Even more recently, lost weight. And then guess what? Gained that back too without any real change in my diet. Imagine that. All fine, all normal. Don't need to go on hormone therapy. Don't need to do any of that. Just making a few changes in my life to see what works for me. I don't know what your situation is. I'm just sharing mine. So I'm a real mom, real person. I'm active, I'm moving, I'm walking, I'm swimming, I'm doing things, I'm eating, I'm enjoying life with my kids who are younger. So yes, I'm eating pizzas. Yes, I'm eating nachos. Yes, we'll have a slushie, but I'm also eating healthy over here. So that balance in between, whatever makes you feel good, just stay off social media. People will shame you and make you feel bad for what you live in. I'm here and I'm sharing. That's why I don't mind. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm not shutting off my channel and then going losing a bunch of weight and then coming back and showing everybody, look at I lost weight. And there's nothing wrong with people that do that. That's fine. But I am real right here. I am real. You got to do what you can do for your time. There's nothing wrong with dropping weight. I've dropped weight after my babies. I've been consistently thin for a while. And then you know what? The last few years, going through my change of life, I put on some weight. And guess what? When that change of life is done, let me do a little prophesying in my life. Can I prophesy? I almost guarantee that it will be so much easier to lose that weight once I'm through that process. I'm betting on it right now. I'm not a betting person, but I can almost guarantee that's what's going to happen. So again, when I can share about that, I feel like I can go through it and share more to like how this works, what this works, and why not to stress. I don't want to share too much, but I just know that this works for me. So all of that said, that was a whole lot of talking about weight. So I like to wear something that's not too tight through here. I like to wear stuff that's loose because you know what? You don't want to see all my rolls, which you may see my rolls and that's totally fine with whatever. I'm human, I'm a woman, that's going to happen. So this is what I like. So this is just number one. It's that bathing suit material. Really, really like it. Very, very nice. Let me get another one on. And mind you, size-wise, oh, don't be tripped up on sizes. These dresses all range in sizes from medium, yes, a medium, up to an extra large. I know, and it's like, so don't get frustrated. Things are gonna happen. So this one I like this one sleeveless, but this one is too big right here in the armpit. So you see bra underneath there. So I either need to wear a tank top under it, which I don't wanna do. So I'm gonna take, and I don't like sewing. This is where I wish my mama was here. My mom is so much better at sewing than I am, even though she's in Michigan. So I'm going to, and I don't have my sewing machine anymore, but Stephen has, you know what, Stephen probably do really good sewing. So I'm going to take and just fold this in on the, maybe I'll do a video, fold it in and hand sew that so it's a little bit tighter under the armpit, because this I really like too. This is really nice. Again, it's the bathing suit material. So it's that cooling material, but it works. It's sleeveless. I'm breathing. I like it because it covers like certain tops on top. They come in too far. You see bra straps, and I have some that I have to constantly pull over and do the bra strap, or I'll be filming and I'll look later and go, the bra strap's hanging out, but I don't go back and fix it because I know in real life women's bra straps show. I don't mean to do that. It just happens. So this I like, but I just need to fix under the armpits on here. So this is good. Okay, let me get another one. Okay, forgive me for this right now. I just don't feel like pulling this through. This is another one. I like this one. So see, this is above the knee, but very fine. Like I feel fine wearing this in Florida. Would I wear this in Michigan? Probably not. Would I wear it in North Carolina? Probably not. It's just culture where you're at. So I like this one. It's the same bathing suit material. I don't usually like this stuff here, but I really like the dress. And again, it's like when you find them, they're $9. This would be more like the $35 one at Bell's. And so I like it. Just a simple A-line dress. Comfy, good. I think it's going to be great. So I just need to fix this. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I just got to pull that through, tie it. But I'm trying to show you real quick. So this is another one, just simple loose through there. So you're flowing. That's what you want. All right, here's another one. This one I really like too. This is a little bit different cut. The material is, I am bad with materials. What is it? It's like thinner material. I am so bad. Whatever it is. I think of like a blouse material, whatever that would be called. My mom had a lot of blouses. So this is nice because it's cut right here. This, I guess, is a real A-line, and then it goes out. So this is, I like this. It's loose. When you have it like this where it's kind of fitted and then cut, it's a lot freer. So these were great for those 110-degree days in Florida where you don't want anything sticking to you at all. So this I really like. I thought this was very cute. Again, and this one's a little bit below me, but comfy, great. So this is another dress, love it. All right, this dress I either got, I've already had this dress. I had this last year. I either got it on Amazon or Belk's, and I don't know. I'm probably more than likely Belk's because Amazon I don't think really had a lot of these dresses, but they might have. But I know I've had this same exact dress over the last year or 2 years. And this I love. I don't have any more because, again, this one is gonna get worn. It's the more cottony material or like stretchy t-shirt material, and it's gonna get worn, but it's great. And again, if it was $25 at Belk's or Amazon, it'd probably be at the same price. It's awesome. I love it. It's super comfy. Again, great dress. This one is above the knee too, but again, it's a Florida thing, so very comfy and good. Okay, another t-shirt one. Again, same style, different dress. It's a little more stretchy material, stretchy t-shirt material. I love it. Comfy, good for those days like today where it's not 1,000 degrees outside. You don't mind having clothing on your armpit. This is good. I like it. Okay, this one, whenever I get these outfits, Brooklyn's like, oh no, Mom, not the Florida Mom cheetah print. So I have that longer dress I got from Fashion, and she's like, Mom, you're in your cheetah print era. And I'm like, no. And the reason why we say that is there's a lot of Florida moms. Not everybody. I don't mean to put everybody in cloister them all in, but we'll say the Florida cheetah mom. You literally, you can go to church. I can go to church. I can watch moms walk by. You'll see a lot of these cheetah print dresses everywhere. It's a thing to wear. So this is more, I will wear this. I put this on because it's my one pile, but I would wear this with my longer capri legs because it's a little bit shorter. So it just comes up. Just a simple shirt, but I would wear it with my longer ones. But this is good. It's just comfy and good. My cheetah print mom dress. So this is another one I like. Now this is another one of those. Did I say Belk? Bells dresses. Bells meaning there is a store in Florida here called Bells, B-E-A-L-L-S. Great store. Great store. They've got one of things. They're only in Florida. Pretty sure they're only in Florida. And so I was just thinking, I'm like, did I say Belk? Belk was in North Carolina. Again, same style dress. These are $25 dresses. I got a bunch. I think I just have a couple in my closet that they're kind of getting worn. I was like, I need to get some new ones. So here they are for $9 instead of the $25. Okay, this is like rayon-y cotton. I stepped back and I'm like, oh, it looks like a bathing suit dress. It's shorter. I will be wearing this with longer leggings unless it's like 1,000 degrees, but it's definitely shorter. But again, same style, same look, but it's just a good, stretchy, nice dress. Now this dress I really love, but let me show you this one I like. Look at it, it's so cute. It's like lacy. I thought maybe for church, but I have to do the armpit thing again because it shows armpits. But I'm thinking to sew the straps together. So I'm thinking what you can do is take it, you kind of basically fold it over like that. If you had a sewing machine, you sew straight across, but that would pull it up. That's what I need to do here. And then that would work because I really like this. I thought it's comfy, it feels good. This is another one. Just need to fix the straps on this one. Okay, this is another one. I have the exact same dress in blue. I've had this dress for years. I bought it in the mountains and I love it. Dropping it. I love it. So I got another one. I'm like, this is very comfy, more lighter instead of darker, so this is good. It's nice because it's thinner. It works for Florida because it's still hot, but some days it's only like 70, 65, but you're like not enough to wear a tank top or sleeveless, but you want a little bit of coverage, so this works all good. So I picked this one up because I'm like, my blue one here, I've had this one for, like I said, I bought it in the mountains. I've been wearing it in the mountains for years. And so it's definitely just getting a little bit worn out, and be probably replacing it with this one, more than likely. But I like this one too, so we'll see. Okay, now I'm going on to capri leggings. So I've got the capri leggings right here. I wear black for everything. I think someone recommended me getting like white or something else, and I just, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I will. I'm like stuck in that mindset, like black pants underneath black capris. I feel like they're okay with everything. So even though this doesn't have black in it, it's fine for me. I don't mind. So then I have this one. It has more opening on the side and it comes down lower, but a tank top underneath works. So this is, again, flowy and like the ribby material, but nice. So another one, really happy with this one. Thought this was cute. So any of those dresses, if I ever feel like, oh, too short, then I'll throw some of the longer capris on with it. Now tops are always, this is another one. Tops are hard because they never come down enough. So you gotta make sure they come down enough. This one I have, okay, I have a regular tank top on in this one because I didn't want to change again. But I have a tank top that comes down longer. It's scrunchy down here. So I'll feel a lot better wearing that because I don't like seeing certain areas right there, and that's fine. So I'll hunch over. So if I have the longer tank top on, it will cover, you know, your area down there so you don't see anything. And then this is good, and it comes down the back, which is nice. So I like this because it's flowy, it's light, it's good to go. So again, nice right here. Okay, here's a top I made. It has no tag on it, so I'm like, is it homemade? Simple. It's loose, it's good. It's longer down here, so I either have to wear a tank top under it or I'm gonna have to sew that in, which I very well might take that in inside or pull it up here maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll kind of look at it and see. But I liked it because it was just loose and it's like good enough. I got it in green and then I also got it in red because I like it. And you know what? There is a tag on the inside, so it's not homemade. I just saw it down here. So again, it's nice. They're silky. It feels like a bathing suit, super silky smooth. Like just nice, simple for what I gotta do working around the house. This is when we went to the Mission thrift store and I just saw it when I was leaving and I was like, I like this. It's just like a linen material, simple, nothing fancy, but long enough. I feel good. So like super happy with the clothing choices. I think I was just looking, I'm like, maybe today I'll order some cream or white leggings from Amazon, see if I like them. I don't know. I think I bought colored leggings before and I was like, I just don't like them, but I may. Most of my clothing, I guess before, has always had like a dark undertone, so it was fine. Never bought any light ones for Florida, so I might do that. So I'm gonna put my regular clothes back on. I got my pile of ones to sew. Good, but not bad for all those outfits for like the price of just a few dresses at the store. So I was happy. Not all Goodwills are created equal. I get that, or thrift stores. I don't want to say Goodwill. When I say Goodwill, I mean all thrift stores. That's how I block them all, and I shouldn't, but I do. And I know North Carolina, there was a few stores that have things, but not as many. Here, abundance, 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 abundance. I told my girls, I'm like, wow. We were looking at like some stuff and they have the boutiques and they have all those things. I'm like, you could really make a killing if you like bought stuff here and resold it everywhere else in the United States of people that didn't have access to all of the really nice brand name clothing, because there's a lot of really good clothing. I don't care too much about brand names. The kids like that, you know what I mean? You're 50, you're like, it doesn't matter as long as it's comfy and good. And so I'm like, you probably do really well shopping in Florida's thrift stores and then reselling them to the rest of the world. So, because there's a lot of people here that get rid of their stuff. So this is good. Okay, happy with my clothing. I'm gonna go put my dress back on for the day. Okay, you motivated me. I just went on Amazon and ordered cream and beige, or actually, no, I'm sorry, cream, white. I bought these ones. I bought these white ones right here. And then I bought them in, where's the other one? The beige color, like here. So I got that, and then I also ordered 2 tank tops. Now I have a white one. White one gets dingy here. White, anything gets dingy unless you're constantly bleaching whites. I don't do that. So I got a cream one and it says beige and brown basically. Those are what I wear underneath. So yay, good to go. I had to order that, and I also had to order some undergarments. You know, your womanly stuff. I really like that. I think it's called Warner's bra and underwear set. It's just, you know what? I bought it at Belk in North Carolina. Love the brand name. I think they sell those here at Belle's store. But I went in there, they were $12 for your bra. Bras are expensive at the store. I know they are, because you're always as a woman, you're like, it's one more thing to buy, because you know what I mean? But when you're doing your laundry and you realize you're out of things, time to get some new ones. So that is what I got. Okay, yay. So that was a great day for me. Got my Goodwill stuff. I'm like, I got my undergarments. I'm good to go. I've got plenty of my leggings. I have the same biker shorts. I have them on right now. I've had these for, it has been way before. They're Hanes biker shorts. They're cotton. They're even worn out, but nobody sees them because they're under my dresses. And so they're worn, but I've had these for years, like probably 6+ years. I know I have. I know I have, because some are smalls and I'm not a small anymore, and they're just stretched, but they fit just fine. So I'm like, okay, these must be old, but they work because they're underneath the dress. You don't see that I have them on, but they cover where they need to cover. So I like those. And then the capris, those I get I have them linked in my Amazon store. I get different, they change all the time because they're from China, but those I like. They've lasted forever. I just wear them until they get worn. They're gonna get ripped at, I find like in the knee, it gets a little hole, even between your thighs, they get a little worn. It's just gonna happen. And so I'll just, okay, throw them away. And then when I see I need more, I just grab some more. So for the most part, Like I used to wear the legging pants and the capris all the time in the mountains. I didn't really wear dresses, and so I didn't really need too much the short ones. The long ones here, as long as I have like 2 pairs, I'm good to go because it doesn't get that cold here, but when it is cold, it's freezing. Then you're washing them every day, but the cold doesn't last. So the capris I do wear, just not as much. It's just hot. So it's like so I don't really need as many of those in there. So when I find that they're worn, I just wear them and I throw them away. And then, but the stash I have in there is pretty good. But the tank tops, that was something that I'm running out of, as well as bras and underwear. I'm like doing my laundry more often because I'm running out of things. And so, you know, just got time to catch up on things. Just like buying kids clothes, you gotta buy clothes for yourself. So, all right, all that said, I am good to go. And then I also have something else. Jeulia jewelry. You know that Mother's Day is coming up, do you not? Yes, you do. If you don't, it's coming up. So Jeulia Jewelry, they have been a partner with my channel for many, many years. And a lot of you have gotten their jewelry. I wear their jewelry. I like it. There's times I go in fluctuations. I wear jewelry. I didn't wear my wedding ring forever. And everyone's like, are you getting divorced? The rumors fly. And I'm like, nope. It's just that my finger's swelling because I'm going through menopause, and it happens to ladies. So I did not wear it. That's all. That's all. It's good. It's on. It's good to go. So Jeulia Jewelry, they've been a partner with my channel for many, many years. Love them. They have Mother's Day and I love it. They have a little card. What's great is you get your box of Jeulia jewelry, and then inside of it, they give you everything. So they give you a little Jeulia bag. They give you a wipe right here so you can clean your jewelry. Look at all nice every single time. This works great. I take this one, I'll take my wedding ring and just rub it on my wedding ring. It takes off all the dirt. You're like, wow, that's really dirty here. Brooklyn has a ionizer for her jewelry that I got her, but I find that this cloth right here works great for mine, so I love it. So they did that. They gave you this card for Mother's Day, and I love it. It says, wish you a happy life. Do you want to wish somebody a happy life? I do. So what I got, I was kind of excited for this because my mom has passed away. Yeah, my mom's passed away. So she loved jewelry. My mom was like QVC queen. Like the kids, when we were there, we were going through her, you know, kind of looking at her stuff. And I mean, my dad still has everything there, but the kids were going through her jewelry bin, the girls were, and they're like, oh, Grandma had so many rings and so many things. So she was like the QVC queen. She'd see, I'm pretty sure that's where she ordered it from. She used to get them from like magazines. Like, you know, when you had magazines advertised and they'd have like a certain ring, and she would buy that all the time. Now, she didn't wear it as much. She would when she went out. So one thing I found in her, that Brooklyn had actually got from her, because my mom's fingers were a little bit bigger. And so she took this ring right here, this ring from it. Now it's tarnished and worn because it wasn't real anything on the outside, but inside it's got my dad and her and my brother and myself's birthstone on there. And so, and I think it says, I love you. And so I'm like, that is so cute. And I'm like, I would love to take one of her rings and replicate it as best I can, obviously, for something that's going to last. And so that's what I did. Look at, I got a jewelry ring. Now this is sterling silver. My mom always wore sterling silver, so this could have been sterling silver at one time, and I replaced it with this. Look at, and it's got the birthstones in there of my dad, my brother, and myself. And I'm like, I like that. So it's like I felt really good because I feel like it's, look at, it's replacing. This is the one of my mama's, replacing that one right there. So I thought that, so you can do that. They have tons of Mother's Day stuff. So if you've got a gift for your mom, go in there. They've got ones where you can buy these. They have great charm necklaces where you can add little beads and different birthstones from everybody, whatever you want to do. But I thought that was a very nice, nice way to honor my mom on there for Mother's Day. So now let me ask you guys a more personal question. For those of you that have, your mom has passed away. Okay, maybe your dad is still alive. Do you hold on to your mom's jewelry and then pass it along to your children? Or do you take it and put it in their casket when they pass away, like your dad's? So I don't know. I have not had many deaths in the family, and so I was thinking about it. I'm like, because obviously, like, these birthstones don't match my family. They're not going to match my kids. Do you just hold on to it and keep it? I hate to just keep something and keep it in like a jewelry box for life, because jewelry just sits there. Like my mom has a ton, and it's like, it's not really going to have anything because it was more significant to her. So I'm like, do you keep it until, like, I have show my dad, and then I'm like, do I bury it when my dad's still alive? He's doing great. He's not going to die for a long time. He's super strong. Do you take it when he passes? Because I know she had her wedding ring on, and some people take it off, but let me know what you do. Let me know what you do. I mean, I have no idea. It's like one of those things, like, do you keep it? Yeah, I have no problem keeping it, but I'm like, is it more sentimental to bury it? Because it's like, that's your family. You know, go in the grave, even though it's just going in the ground, it's not going anywhere. I don't know. So I just thought that was really pretty. I was just really happy to exchange it for this, trade it out, get a new one for that for my mama. And then the girls, my girls love jewelry too, but it's hard buying for just one child because there's so many girls. So I said, well, I'll get something and you guys can share it when you wear it. And so got this little bracelet. They like bracelets and they like silver bracelets. Look at this one. Oops, let me get it on here. I like this because I got a couple and they're hard to get on because you got to clasp them, and as you're getting older, that's a hard thing to do. So I'm like, always like, oh, this is really difficult. So this one is a silver bracelet. Look how pretty this is. And look at it, it's got the 2 on here. So all you got to do is pull. Got to do it real careful. Probably with your mouth. Look at that. You can put your own bracelet on. That's a genius thing. Look how pretty that is. I thought that was very pretty. Just simple. I thought that was really nice. Just a pink. I love that pink one right there. So I told the girls, I said, I'll keep it in my jewelry drawer, and then when you guys want to wear it, you can borrow it. So I know we have stuff in there. My mom's pearls, and Jaden had borrowed those when she went to an event and stuff. And so I'm like, they'll be there. Everybody can take turns versus like giving it to one child and they go, I want that. So Jeulia jewelry. So Mother's Day special. It's Say I Love You with Jeulia Jewelry, and they're going to give you 50% off. Look in the description box below. Go look. There's a lot. I know a lot of my viewers bought because it's inexpensive, good quality jewelry. I've had my stuff for many, many years. I've given some to my girls. I've passed it along to other people and friends, and they love it. It's lasted. It's just good quality jewelry. That's what I really, really like. I remember when I first started vlogging and I got some jewelry from them, and I didn't wear any earrings, didn't do anything, and they turned me on to hoops, and I was like, I like that. And so that started the whole process rolling. So love wearing my earring hoops. This is one of my favorite necklaces from them as well. So go check them out in the link in the description box below. And thank you, Jeulia, for sending this. I'm going to be excited to have that in memory of my mama. I went to go put my jewelry away, and this is my mom's ring holder. Does anybody else's mama have one of these? When my girls, my kids travel, they travel more than I do. Because they're not as busy mama as I am. So I said, when you go to Grandpa's house, I said, ask him first, which he doesn't mind. I said, see if you can get Grandma's ring holder. She had this by her kitchen window. And so I remember it's just plastic, it's not anything, but I still remember her like ring holder. Does anybody, she would buy me, it looked like a dish and it had like the top in here, and it was a ring holder. I remember having it all the time growing up. And so next to my sink, I'm like, I don't usually take my ring off. Sometimes I do, but not always. And so I had a little plate that one of my girlfriends gave me, and I had that forever. And so I said, will you get me Grandma's little ring? So I'm gonna put her ring on there. I won't get rid of the ring, I'm gonna keep that on there, but put her other one on it as well. So anybody else have that? But what I do have now, my Autumn, she likes doing crafts and stuff. And so remember we were at the beach collecting shells the other day? This was not one of the shells from the beach because it's cracked, but she got, remember that perfect shell that was like this? She came down, she's like, look what I made. And I'm like, Autumn, that's beautiful. And I said, would you make me one? And so she said, sure, do you have any shells? I'm like, do I have shells? Do I have shells? Yes, I have shells. I said, go look on the table. There's a whole giant wooden bowl full of shells. So she went out, she picked this one out. It's got a little crack on it, but that's okay. Look at it, she painted. Look how cute that is. I thought that was so cute. So I'm not sure I think this is her ring is inside here. I think it's a jewelry ring for her. Yeah, actually, I think that is a Jeulia ring right there. So right here. And so I put this right here I had it right here. I'm like, that is so cute. It's a little ring holder. So I was super happy. I was like, that is just beautiful, Autumn. So I have the ring holder. So anyways, I just want to show you. Does anybody else remember the ring holders? Because I tell my girls, I'm like, you guys need a ring holder. They're like, what's a ring holder? And I'm like, I know, you guys, all the stuff that I only grew up knowing. So very cute. So I'm gonna go put that in my drawer, come back, get an apron. We're gonna continue with our day. Okay, I'm gonna start on food. Oh, let me get my apron. I have an apron, let me throw this on. I need to, we're gonna see how many times this gets stuck on the drawer. I think someone said wear it backwards. I probably could. I'll put it on this way and do it. So, okay, food. What are we making for food today? The bread dough is gonna be ready. I'm gonna make a coffee cake. Has anybody else had coffee cake? Like I used to make coffee cakes. It's not made with coffee. It's basically like a crumbly top cake. Haven't had it in a long time. So I was gonna do pancakes, but I think that I'm gonna do breakfast sandwiches. And then I'm thinking, because I have bagels and sausage patties, but I'm thinking, why don't I do coffee cake? I haven't done this in quite some, like a crumb cake. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's been quite some time. I'm like, that'll be something different versus, it's like, it's gonna be the same. If you have pancakes, you have pancakes with the syrup. So into my mixer here, what I'm gonna do, this is a recipe from my Mennonite cookbook. And so you're gonna make crumbs. It says make crumbs with first three ingredients, and the three ingredients are brown sugar. So we are going to add two cups of brown sugar, and then we're going to add in 4 cups of flour. This is just regular flour. I'm like, this will be something probably this next group of kids has not had it, except if they were little, which it sounds so weird because like my older ones, they had things that we made, and then like by the time these guys roll around, sometimes I forget that I haven't made that. So it's one of those things. So 4 cups of flour, and then what you're gonna do is do a 1/2 cup. Yep, I'm using shortening. I know, we're still gonna live. Don't worry, people. 1/2 cup of lard or shortening, it says. Instead of lard, I'm gonna use shortening because I have this. I got this at discount store for $5, and yeah, that was a deal. So I'm gonna do that. That's okay. We'll live. Don't worry, people. We'll still live. Okay, so mix that up. It's gonna do like crumbs with it. Okay, this is making the crumbs here. What I need to do is make sour milk. How do you do sour milk? 1 cup of milk and about a tablespoon of vinegar. That's it. That's gonna turn sour right there. I won't even stir it. I'll use it back this spoon here. Stir it a little bit. You can add, lemon juice does the same thing. So this is getting crumbs. I'm gonna fill up my container here, baking soda. I'm gonna use over the sink. Just so, and then I've got my chicken in here, thawing as well. Just so I don't make a mess. Because we're gonna need that for this recipe. Okay, I feel like this looks good. Look at that. Did we get it all mixed in there? There's a little bit right there, but I think it's good. Look at that. All crumbly. So the recipe says to take out 2/3 cup. I'll probably just take a whole cup because I'm going to be doing a big giant pan here. So, okay, there's that. So what do I do to this? Add remaining ingredients to rest of crumbs and mix thoroughly. Batter will be thick. So I need to get a teaspoon out. So you're going to add in a teaspoon of baking soda and a cup of sour milk and 2 eggs. That's it. So is my milk all... Yeah, see, it's all, you can kind of see it's clumpy. Can I just pour all that in there at one time? Really? All right, let's do it. This, yeah, it's like chunky almost. Tablespoon of this. Teaspoon, not tablespoon, teaspoon. 2 eggs. 1, 2, and let that mix up right there. What you do with that, you're gonna spray it at 9 by 13, or she had it at a pie plate. I'm gonna do a big 9 by 13. I'm almost out of spray. Spray. Okay, good to go. I'm gonna add a little bit, you know what? You don't have to add, she didn't say to add vanilla to it, but I am going to do that. But, oh. This is ready, it popped out, so that top just blew right off. Okay, let me take that out here. Let it deflate here. Go down. It's all stuck. Yeah, look at that. That's risen up and doing its thing. That's some good dough. I will get to you in just a few minutes. Let me get my vanilla and I'll add it to there. It smells good. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in the pan and sprinkle it with crumbs. This is gonna go in the oven at 350 for 40 minutes. Okay, so that's gonna bake away. I think that's gonna be really delicious. That'll be something sweet. And then I've got sausage. I'm gonna heat up here and do eggs, but I think I'm gonna get my pretzels going here. So what do? Let this rise. And I got my water rolling already. It's already time, it is. Okay, basically I'm gonna make a pretzel bun. So basically, I'm just thinking how, I guess just do like a real close pretzel. Or they do round ones, don't they? I'm just thinking the best way to do this. I could do like a round pretzel ball, right? Just put it on there and let it rise up that way. Or do a shape. Okay, let me get up I gotta get some water boiling. I'm gonna put baking soda in it to let it come up. Do you ever feel like you have like a hair in you and you can just feel it? Where is that? It's like the phantom hair. Where is that? Where is it on me? It's right there. I saw it. I'm like, I feel it. It's somewhere. Okay, still got parchment paper in a roll. And my water. My water's filling up right here. Let me look up pretzel buns. What shape would people do? Pretzel. Obviously just a regular one. Oh, Sally's Baking Addiction. She's got a good website. Let's see. Okay, hers don't look anything fancy. And she's cut a line in the top. I think I can do that too. Okay, put this up in here. You're gonna put some baking soda in here. I'm gonna be getting away with my counter up here while I was working. And then we'll put some flour down after I wiped it off and it's wet. No, I'll leave it wet and see how it does. Okay, let me get my divider out. Let me get my dough here. So this is great. So then all you do is shut off your thing. Heidi, do you know how to do it? You just pull the start or cancel. If you hold the cancel button, it shuts off. But if you unplug it, it'll shut off as well. Okay, here's my dough. Let me dump it out. Discovered something that someone has probably told me, and it was like, oh, I don't know. I have Scrub Mommy scrubs. You know the scrubs things? I bought them at Sam's Club. Oh, they're in my bathroom. I'm like, how many more do I have? I think I have a lot. And I had the Scrub Daddy, and I was like, I don't like the Scrub Daddy because he's hard. Hello. Someone said when you get it wet, it turns soft. And I was like, yeah, but it's still hard. No, when you put it in your sink with warm water, it gets soft like the Scrub Mommy. I'm sorry, I just totally didn't listen to that. But what I noticed is, okay, I do dough. Remember I got rid of that rack because it gets all the dough stuck on it. I went to the little silicone liner for my sink, much better. But the problem is you still gotta clean your bowl out and touch the dough. So my Norwex cloth, it gets stuck all in there. My Scrub Mommy, it gets stuck all in the spongy part and it's like ruins your sponge and you're like, it just doesn't come off if you throw in the dishwasher. Scrub Daddy, I scrubbed it, the dough stuck to it, and then you know what I did? And it's still on there. Pulls all off easily. What? I know. So I'm sorry if I led anybody astray to do Scrub Mommies, not Scrub Daddies. I will be getting these whenever my Scrub Mommies run out, which probably won't be for like months on end, but well, hopefully I will if I get a box of them. But I just realized that. I'm like, wow, that was 10,000 times better. So learn something new every day. And did you like how I took the X on the pretzel things? I think that's the better way to do it. I tried to do little slits on there. It just wasn't working perfectly, but I was like, why don't I just chop it with the dough separator? That worked. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I was gonna do for breakfast. Okay, eggs are in, well, I think eggs are cheaper now, aren't they? I bought that huge box at Sam's Club and paid $90 for the box, which is okay. We've used it all month. We've been using a lot of eggs too, so I still have one row on the bottom complete. I'm gonna do shopping next week, so I'll see, but I'm like, I was gonna do a bunch of fried eggs and just put them on top. I've got sausage patties right here that we didn't eat all of them up, and then I'm like, I can make little and they can make sandwiches and eat, but in the event that they don't get eaten, I don't want to waste them. So I'm thinking, why don't I do, there's a lot of people that like dippy eggs, but some like scrambled too. So I'm thinking to make a small thing of scrambled eggs and just heat up the sausage here. And then they can have sausage, if they want to have a sausage patty, I have bagels. They can put them on bagels with scrambled eggs. I also have these, or they can just have wings. I'm just thinking ahead. I'm like looking, I'm like, what is going to be the best way to not waste anything? I'm trying not to waste anything. So I've got, they're already cooked. This is frozen. This was in the refrigerator. So I'm just going to heat these up in the microwave with a little bit of water. Put these back in the freezer, and then maybe. And then when we want more, obviously, we can have more of these as well. But instead of since they're already cooked, it only takes in the microwave to heat up. But I'm thinking this will work. That way, the patties will get eaten because they'll eat them, and they'll just do scrambled eggs. So that way, anything doesn't get, you don't want to waste, especially when everything's a lot of money. Water, and put the lid on, this sticks in the microwave. So I'm going to scramble some eggs. We'll put them in the pan here. Let me get some out of the refrigerator. Okay, so I put cheese in here because Jensen doesn't like scrambled egg. He likes the dippy egg, so everybody that eats this will have scrambled. So my stainless steel pan, so like, you watch the videos where, how does it not stick? And you put, you heat it up really high and you put the water and let it test to see if it dances on there. So that's great, but what if you want to add some butter to your pan? Do you add it when it's super hot? Because when you do that, it fries all over the place. So today I was like, let me add my butter beforehand and let it heat up really hot. Till kind of like where I know the temperature was going to be hot. That's what I did, and look at it, and then the eggs did not stick at all. Okay, that was a little test of myself here. So this is good. These are done, and then this water's probably boiling right here. It is boiling feverishly. I'm gonna get this over here and get my sausage out, so they can have this with the bagel if they want, or the crumb cake will be done in a minute. And we're gonna drop this in the water and get those made next. Okay, my water is boiling, so what I'm gonna do is drop these buns in there, just for like just a few seconds, not very long. The cut in the top didn't go as well. I was thinking it would be deeper, but that's okay. Got a bagel on the toaster. I'm gonna make some eggs. Hello, Maxie, you wanna go outside? Not yet. And I'm gonna do sausage and eggs. Maddie just grabbed some. I'm gonna grab some too, I'm hungry. I went through that like thinking, oh, you shouldn't eat in the morning time. The whole fasting for the day. Did that for, this is why, I'm talking menopause a little bit. This is why the menopausal thing, I get why people don't eat during the day, because they want to, give your body time to, do its thing, the blood sugar level. I get all that. For myself, I know that some days I'm hungry, some days I'm not. So today, I'm hungry. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of like going, oh, I can't eat until dinner time, I'm not gonna do that to myself. Because my body is saying, I am hungry. So I'm gonna have bagel and some sausage and some scrambled eggs. And then maybe I won't have anything until later today. It depends on how I'm feeling. Those are nice and, I guess they didn't really do too much. I think I wanted them to, but that's okay. Oh, there's the cut. Make sure you put them the right way. Okay, we'll let them do its thing. Get my bagel here in the toaster. Maxine's scouring the floor for scraps. She's like, where's the food scraps? I'm gonna put you up here. I'm listening to a sermon, so I'd like to listen to it while I'm making my breakfast and doing the bagels. Or the pretzels, not the bagels. Okay, we're gonna keep moving with the next thing because I'm waiting on the oven because I wanna just cook that cake and then I'll do my pretzel buns in there. I'm gonna make Mama Bell's chocolate chip cookies. I haven't done these in a little bit of time, and everybody, it's like you go through phases where they eat it and then they don't. So I'm like, oh, I edited that. Hold on, put this back. So the last time I did her peanut butter one from her cookbook, and my kids did not like it, and I think it was because of the butterscotch pudding, so I'm not gonna do the butterscotch anymore. She adds the key to like why your cookies turn out good is because they add, hold on, I have to sneeze. Allergies are running high. I have to add a package of vanilla pudding, and that makes the cookies amazing. So in here, so you can go to her YouTube. It's Adjust the Bells 10. Great cookies. We like them. been making them for a while. So I'm gonna add in here my butter and shortening. It's 1 cup. I was thinking, how much I add in here? And then I'm gonna get a cup of sugar and just let that mix up. Make sure that's attached to your bowl there. And then I'm gonna add 2 eggs to it. I'm making sure I don't double the recipe because I don't want to double the recipe. This is that vanilla paste. I got a discount store. I think I like it. And then 2 eggs. And then we'll mix that up real well. Then you do your dry ingredients separately and you're gonna add that in, and then you're gonna add chocolate chips and mini M&Ms. Delicious, yummy. Turns out great every time. Just don't use butterscotch pudding unless you know you love it. These are gonna go in the refrigerator because I got a little bit more in the oven. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is chocolate syrup. This is something Steven went to make chocolate milk the other day, and he's like, he went to grab like my coffee flavor, and he's like, is this chocolate syrup? I'm like, no, that's sugar syrup. So he's like, do we have any chocolate syrup? I'm like, we must not have any chocolate syrup. I'm gonna use this. So this is very simple to make. This is great. We used to buy the Hershey's. Like I would go discount store shopping. Yeah, there's only a little bit more. Let's just add a little bit more. There's only a little bit. I used to do discount store shopping a lot more in the mountains because there was the discount stores everywhere. Here, can I just do this? I'm going to. There's not that many discount stores. There's some, but not like they have there. And so finding stuff is more expensive. Obviously, we live in the groceries here are a little bit more than what we're used to from mountains and stuff. That's fine. I know your groceries where you're at are much more expensive as well. So you do what you can do, right? Let me get some water. We can talk and mix this up. So anyways, I added a pinch of salt in there too. So if you can, like groceries everywhere are a lot of money. I know they are. Everybody's grocery bill is a lot. So, and I know, and I'm not saying mine's higher here than yours because everything just, I think everything balances out what you do. But not balances, I mean it's high there, but you might have lower this, we might have higher this, we might have lower that. So it's whatever. But anyways, back to chocolate syrup. So to make your own chocolate syrup, this is so simple and my kids love it. We had this and then we had a bottle of regular and they're like, yeah, that tastes so fake. And I'm like, doesn't it? I said, isn't that interesting how you just get so used to something? I think that's with everything. If you eat homemade, or if you buy pretzels in the store, they're great. And then you start making them yourself and you're like, wow, those taste a whole lot better. So this is something they really enjoy eating with their they eat it, you know, put it with their chocolate milk. It's great. So what I'm gonna do is you just mix this up here. And then you gotta watch it because you don't want it to boil over on your stove because it will do that. Okay, so this is gonna go over here. I think my stuff in the oven is almost done. Let me put this on a burner. My buns are like, aren't you going to put me inside the oven in a minute? Let's put this away. I'm trying to clean as I go. Nice and clean, that's gonna be a good one. Okay, now, I can turn the oven up. I'm gonna do high bake because I like that for my pretzels. Where's the hot pads? I feel like I'm missing one hot pad. I don't even know where it's at. We're just gonna have to use a towel here today. This is gonna be great. Let me put this right here because I'm gonna need that hot pad. Put this one in. Slide this right here. I put this here, there's no burner, but it's just because I need it to melt a little bit. Okay, I had a little piece of that. Just, you can taste the batter. I'm like, it reminds me of like a crumb cake. Did anybody else have I don't even know who they were. I mean, would my mom make a crumb cake? No, my mom, I'm just thinking, I don't think she made crumb cake, but I remember getting coffee crumb cakes, the little ones, remember? They were like all covered with cinnamon. I didn't put any cinnamon. Oh, excuse me. So it's just good. It's got a little bit, because it's got that sour milk, so you got a little bit of that sour. It's gonna be good. So I'll let that sit for a little bit and cool. This, just stir it. Those are in the oven. Hey Google, send me a timer for 20 minutes. Okay, this is gonna be mac and cheese. So let's go back over here. I'm gonna use both ovens. I might end up putting my mac and cheese over here too. This is a squash. I wanna bake this. Normally I wouldn't worry about it, but in the oven I'm gonna do my bread, and I just like to do one pan, not two, so it cooks nice. And then otherwise I gotta switch them, which I don't mind. Cookies gotta go in next, and so I'll do mac and cheese as well. So next, what are we gonna do? Wait for the pasta. Let's do chicken patty sandwiches. Gotta keep an eye on that chocolate so it doesn't explode over. So let me get my stuff here. Okay, the chocolate syrup's done. I just shut that off. I'm going to get some pasta in here. Actually, let it boil for just a minute. Let me get my chicken mixture together first in a bowl. I'm gonna also do chicken, I guess it's like a protein bite. It's got veggies, cheese, egg, ground chicken, and almond flour. And then grind it up and put it in food processor so it's nice and tiny, and then I just plop it on parchment paper and eat it. It's good. Really yummy. Had it before. I'm like, it was a good little thing to try. So what I want to do is mix up and make sure I get enough for each recipe. So what I'm going to do for my chicken patties, I'm going to add the chicken. It's ground chicken from my, I took ground chicken breast, put them in the food processor, ground them up, take off the little tendon things or the veins and all that gross stuff. And then I'm going to season it with salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then we're going to put in it an egg, hot sauce, and breadcrumbs. And then you're just going to put it and form it into a patty, plop it on the breadcrumb, and then we're going to fry it in some oil. This one, I'll just put some of the raw meat in there, so I want to make sure I balance it out, make sure I get the right amount to each one, and good to go. Okay, that's the gross part. Now, if you saw me do my meals, when I did the chicken, you probably saw I pulled out a lot of that just when I made it, right? So that just shows you that, there's some stuff in here, that just shows you that there's still little veiny things. And I think once you eat a veiny thing, you never go back and you don't want it anymore. I know myself, if I'm not really careful, it's gonna be like, yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm not even touching that anymore. I know, it's just a weird mental thing, but there is tendons and veins and gross stuff in there. So, okay, I'm adding garlic, onion. I'm gonna add 1 egg to this one. I guess I can just mix this all up right now. Let me get eggs up. Now I'm running low on eggs. I've only got 5 eggs left. This I added in 3 eggs last time. I know you can't see, hold on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is this one I'm gonna add hot sauce to because the kids like hot sauce. And then we're gonna add our breadcrumbs in there. And I'll mix it up and see how squishy it is. This was stuffing, I think. Yeah, we ground up in the food processor. So just kind of mix this. And if it's not firm enough, it's too squishy, I'll probably add a little bit more. But this is perfect. And my buns will be done here in just a minute. It's a little bit weird. When you do that, I feel like I see white lines. I feel like I see those white tendons. I know they're there. It's a little bit of it. Okay, that's gonna be good enough right there. Okay, and I'll get a tray and we'll do those in just a second. I gotta get my stuff out of the oven. Actually, we'll do that in just a minute. What I'm gonna do here, they're almost done. I just kind of turn them around. I'm gonna put a bag of mixed California style mixed vegetables. Last time I did broccoli in here, and it was good. I think I'm gonna do all because I like carrots, I like cauliflower, and I like broccoli. So I don't think it matters what you put in there. I don't think it really has. So I'm gonna grind this up first, and then we'll add in our flour. Smell. It smells pretty good. add a little bit more. I'm like a seasoning kind of person. I'm gonna add some onion in there. Garlic, you know what I've got? I don't like green pepper, but I do have those green onion pieces in there. Don't grind it very well, but we'll see. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese here. I'm also gonna add it on top of it. And then I'm gonna add in my almond flour. I think my buns will be ready too. What's that? Oh no, it smells good. Okay, I'm gonna add almond flour. I think it was about 3/4 of a cup. You don't want it super thick, otherwise it'll, I'm gonna eyeball it. It gets real dry. Let's see what that looks like. I'm an eyeball person. I think that's gonna be good enough. Yeah, because last time I made it, it was kind of gooey. You don't want, or hard. Not gooey. It was too, like, it was dry. I don't mind it, but you definitely don't want that. Okay, so we're doing a bunch here. I guess I could get this out, but we'll wait on this for just a minute. Let's do these over here. I'm just gonna get these out. Basically form little patties and smush them in here. Add a little bit of salt to this. A little bit of onion powder. Probably have to get some more. I'll flip over on the other side when I'm ready to fry them. I'm gonna get pasta added to that. I've gotta get my frying pan out, some oil. Good to go. Okay, so we will take, we're going slow motion here. I should probably get the other, I just gotta move that layer up in the oven. Because I got cookies, I got stuff to bake today. Let me do that. All right, we're gonna fry some right here. Favorites when you cook it and it's up too high and it burns the bottom. First batch, that's okay. I was like, ah, bummer. That's okay. I was gonna try to scrape it off, but I might. I could probably try to. I might be able to just peel it off. It'll be good. It was one of those things where I was like, no, it's good. This is going. Red is going. After this is done is when I'll move up my rack and I can do my cookies in here. Okay, so those are cooking. I just turn them down. What I'm gonna do for these two things is my mac and cheese here. I didn't cook this all the way to being done. Just pour it out. I'm gonna do 2 pans of it. 1 dairy-free, 1 regular Jen's. I always make more for Jensen, and he doesn't actually eat that much mac and cheese. So I'm gonna remember to take out a little bit less, because mostly everybody likes mac and cheese. Okay, so in here I'm gonna add milk, cheese, the canned nacho cheese, salt and pepper, mix it up. Make sure it's enough liquid because I'm gonna bake it in the oven. Okay, these I'm going to cover in a few minutes with foil and bake. I'm going to put this on my parchment lined paper and put it in the oven. Okay, I just cleaned up my kitchen because my kids are here. Chocolate syrup here's the leftovers. The rest I put in the squeezy bottle. I've got the protein bites in the oven, and I'm gonna put the cookies in next. It's going good. We'll be almost done here. Cleaned up all my dishes. Those things are all covered because they're gonna go in the oven after everything's done. It's a great morning. I'm actually gonna get done before I really have to go. Took this in here, and these are really good. Cookies are in the oven. I actually cut this because when I baked it in the oven, I had it in my high bake, so it kind of browned the sides in that, so I cut all the bottoms off so it'd be nice crumb cake. It's good. It tastes like crumb cake. It's kind of plain, so the kids dip it in like chocolate or chocolate milk. That's good. So these two are done. Waiting on the other one. We're doing really good today. We got our house, they're vacuuming upstairs, putting laundry away. I just hung up on my clothes that I did that little fashion show this morning and threw them on my bed. So I put those away. My squash came out of the oven, so I was gonna cut this in half. And I haven't had butternut squash in many, many years. Look at that, delicious. Right there, I'm gonna scoop that out. That looks so good. I got my door wide open. I'm like debating. It's one of those things where you have, the weather is like nice. It's like, is it nice enough to leave your windows open, or is it better to have the air on? It's like 75 outside, it's 75 inside. So I feel like I have the windows open right now because I was cooking to let that breeze flow through. So I'll probably just open the windows all up. Why not? Get everything open, blow it through, because it's just beautiful out. So this is good. I'm gonna take this, put it in a bowl, because I will eat that. I don't think anybody else will, but maybe. And then I'm waiting on cookies. And I gotta put my mac and cheese in. Is that it? That's it for my day. Like, we did good, right? I'm looking at everything else. What did we do? We did cookies. We did the pretzel buns. We've done the chicken, which I put those fried up, a couple burned ones. That's okay. I got the cake. It's good. We did the fashion show. We got our floaties here. Those came, and we got a beach ball. So we're gonna blow those up today. I'm looking at anything else. I ordered some books for the kids for summer, for school to do. We do. You want to talk about stuff? Do you want to talk about stuff? Okay, come over here. Like, you want to come and talk outside? We got some squirt toys. Those were from Maxine's. Like, are you outside, Mommy? It's beautiful out here. Wow. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna open windows. So we've got those. The kids wanted like soakers for the pool, so I got those. Those were only $10 on Amazon. I wasn't sure if they were gonna be like cheesy and not good, but I think those are perfect. Big giant ones. It's I think that you just have longer squirt time, but we have a pool. You can just go fill up all the time. So this works good. So we got that. We got to scrub the pool a little bit today because you got to do that all the time. We got our little donut things behind me. And then I'm done for the day. It's like I've done my laundry. Is all hung up now. I've got my dresses. So I'm going to have Steven's, he's my sewer. So I asked him, I said, would you bring your sewing needle down and your thread? And then I will sew that today. So what I'll do, it's beautiful out. I've got to take the kids to their activities, and then I get to come back home and have some time. So I'm thinking that I'll probably sit and edit. In between editing, I will sew. I will hand sew, and it's gonna take time. If you do it small enough, it won't come undone 10 times. If you do it too big, it'll come undone and you have to do it again. So I'm gonna work on getting that done. And then the pool, it's kind of chilly, so we probably won't go in the pool, but we'll go for a nice walk today. And just, that's it, mac and cheese and chicken patty sandwiches for dinner. And I've got my little chicken bites and my squash. Calling it a great day today. So I'm gonna go back and let's go get our squash out and our cookies. Oh, it's blowing, it's beautiful. Let's open some windows. Okay, so the last thing that I have is the cookies in the oven. There's one more pan, And then I gotta throw in the mac and cheese and the, when it's closer to dinner, but it's early, I'm gonna be heading out the door here. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Oh my goodness, we did so much. Got a lot done mixing. You like that, don't you? She likes sweet potatoes and she likes like that root stuff, like squash. She like can smell it and she wanted some. You like that stuff. So it's funny, the things that she likes and the things she doesn't like. She didn't smell those little chicken bite things and she was like she wants one. So I gave her a little piece. You like them? She's like, Mom, can you give me some more? Can you give me some more? No fun when you have short legs. So, all right, I'm closing today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. You have a great rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. We'll do some more stuff. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.